when it finally clicks, and I think you've probably experienced that feeling where you have all these questions in your mind, or you have all these puzzle pieces that don't quite make any sense, and then one day something just clicks in your head, and all of a sudden the timeline of your life, all those things you struggled with, all the things that you somehow pulled out of the hat and it worked out, or all the like that thing that we have with ADHD is where it always feels like we're falling down, but it's like successfully, and so falling up almost. And all those things started to really make sense to me. And I thought, wow, like people need to hear about this. Like, I can't be the only person, the only woman who has all these symptoms and have struggled and have looked for answers and not found them, or got misdiagnosed or diagnosed with anxiety or something else, or bipolar disorder. And I think that it, to me, it lit a fire in me as like, I need to share my experiences. I need to tell people what my doctor is telling me, and there wasn't, back when I started doing this, there really wasn't a lot of representation on how it looked like in women either. It still was, all the content I was seeing was mostly men. And even though I was relating to their content, there wasn't anybody out there that looked like me who could say, this is what it looks like for me. And I wasn't sure how when I started this whole process, how am I going to tell my family that I have ADHD when I didn't even know? And I was almost 30, so I'm thinking like, there's no point, is there? And eventually I thought, no, let's just like make a video about it. And so when people come to me with all the questions, I'll just have like a short little video. And I posted it on TikTok on a whim, and I got over 8 million views on it. 8 million
Oh
people
my
all over
god.
the world. So my secret was out. And so at that point, it kind of was one of those accidental things where I posted something and about my experiences to hopefully help other people connect those dots. And I fell into this role of really just being an advocate, and we have such big hearts, and we're so full of ideas and such creative people. I think I just followed that dopamine and thought, what, I'm going to use this platform. I'm going to use this following to help others, like, any way I could. And at the time, it was just telling people what it was like for me. And then eventually grew into creating resources and having a podcast and interviewing experts and all of that. But at first, it really just started out as like, this is a day in my life.